All right, good morning, afternoon, evening, and or night. I'm Daniel.
And I'm Ryan. And he's Isaiah.
This is when I say something. Oh, this is when I say something. Yeah, I'm Isaiah.
Hi, Isaiah. Welcome to the Small Town Table Talk podcast. Okay, so in case you didn't figure out, 12 seconds ago, we're joined here today with one Isaiah. Do we want to say his last name?
Let's not do it for legal reasons, because we don't want the mafia to kill me. All right.
Yeah, that's understandable. So we're joined by a friend of ours, Mr. Isaiah, last name.
For the fourth time, if you didn't get my first name, because Daniel can't do an intro.
Hi, Isaiah.
It's Isaiah. This is Isaiah, our friend.
Hello, Isaiah.
Hi, how are you?
His name is Isaiah. So welcome the friend of the show.
So how's it going, everybody?
You know what's going. First Sunday for football. Just got done with watching that with the family. It's pretty fun.
Wow, this guy loves his family. Imagine that.
Well, sorry, my parents actually love me.
Ooh, sick burn.
I mean, you're not wrong, but that was a little uncalled for.
Well, I'm sorry. You're gonna poke the king. You better kill the king.
Poke the king? I thought it was like poke the lion or like.
I think it's if you're gonna poke the bear.
Well, I mean the bear, or it's like if you're gonna hit the king, you better kill the king. So it's the same thing.
I think it's if you're gonna shoot, you better kill.
You definitely didn't kill, and you barely grazed at all.
But why would you even poke a bear in the first place?
Well, maybe you're just a daredevil, or
you have to be straight dumb to poke a bear.
Or if you're Russian,
Unless it's like maybe a koala bear.
I mean, look at Matt Murdock, the daredevil, the man without fear. He doesn't seem very afraid. I'm sure
but he's blind. He probably doesn't even know what a bear looks
probably
like.
Thinks it's a dog.
Just a big.
I mean, there are some
big
pretty big dogs out there. So should we treat this like a first grade introductory class and be like, hey, stand up, say your name, and tell us something interesting about yourself?
No, I always hated that in school. That was the
okay. Well, we're gonna do it with you
thing.
anyways because I hate
Why?
you.
I never knew what to say.
It's like, what do you want me to say? You know who I am.
Like they're like, say your name and something interesting about you. I don't know. It's fourth grade. Everyone has known me for like 5 years.
Oh, yeah.
The only person I don't know is the teacher.
Or that weird kid that just transferred here. Like,
exactly. I wasn't going to talk to him anyways.
I didn't have any plans on it.
I don't care if his name is Zach. I don't know.
I mean, Isaiah, to me, you were the weird kid that transferred because I didn't know you until, freshman year? Because you went to that other school right next to our school?
Freshman year? Well, yeah, it's the first year you would have known me, so I hope you would have known me at freshman year.
I knew Isaiah before that, though.
How did you know Isaiah before that?
We went to the same church.
Oh.
Yeah. Every Sunday we got the homies together and praised to Jeebus.
And then during summer we had those summer whatever classes.
I don't know what that was.
Vacation Bible School, that's what it's called.
Oh my God,
Vacation
VBS,
Vacation Bible School. We'd play basketball and have cookies.
That was some of the most useless things I've ever done in my childhood. I don't think I learned a single thing from that.
Hey, can I quick say something? Or ask something, I guess? Isaiah, what's something interesting about yourself?
I have a permanent frown.
His face is permanently molded into a frown.
I'm just the mask of sadness.
Yeah, so you know in the Muppets, the Swedish...
You just look at me.
Wait, do you know that the globfish?
Oh,
do you know that globfish?
We're bringing this up. Like,
do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes, I know what you're talking about. It's just the fact that people before have correlated the blobfish and me together.
See, so it's an accurate description.
It's just a very hurtful description.
It's almost like plankton, but with 2 eyes and a nose.
It's like if you took Daniel's love life and you made it into a human form.
Can we not
the physical manifestation of Daniel's love life.
I mean, that's a pretty good topic if we want to talk about that.
What would Daniel's love life look like?
No, just Daniel's love life.
Well, there's not much to talk about. Not much to talk about there.
Yes, my love life is sad and pathetic, and I don't have a girlfriend. What else do you want to say?
Or a boyfriend.
This is an open community. We're not discriminating.
Yeah, you don't know yet. You're still young.
I mean, he did have a close encounter one time.
We're not talking about that.
Close encounter with the third kind.
It doesn't count.
Oh, you had intentions.
No.
If there's intention.
Pretty sure I didn't.
You wanted it.
Can we not?
You were hoping for a handful of angel hair pasta, but you just got Battle of the Bulge. That's not even counting the witch either.
Isaiah, this is a PG-13 podcast.
How was that not PG-13?
I guess, but I don't...
Have you never felt angel hair pasta or witnessed the Battle of the Bulge?
Do you have any idea how red my face is right now?
Or practice witchcraft? Are you saying you haven't practiced witchcraft before?
No, the only experience with witches I have is killing them in Minecraft.
She did. She believed she was a witch.
You're a witch, Harry.
It would be something different if you were a witch. If you could just do magic. What kind of magic do you think it would be? Would it be like Harry Potter magic, or would it be like
Doctor
Lord
Strange
of the Rings
type
magic? Or yeah, like Doctor Strange magic?
You know, that's the thing that really kind of pissed me off. There wasn't a lot of magic in Lord of the Rings.
So from my understanding, it's basically because Gandalf is like a demigod, and they're like forbidden to tamper with the physical world too much. So he only uses magic like against other higher beings like the Balrog.
Oh, Saruman and Sauron.
Yeah.
Balrog,
So he
all
won't
that.
he won't use magic against humans because that'd be going against the rules that he has to uphold or whatever.
Yeah.
At least that's my understanding.
I still think that would have been cool. You see Gandalf shoot one of the fell beasts out of the sky with a bolt or something.
That would be cool. Or if he's just on the walls of like Minas Tirith, just like waving his staff around, sending
Just
people
casting.
flying.
Oh, that would have been badass.
Would be. But instead he just has a sword.
It's a big sword, but
It's a nice looking sword.
isn't there a TV series about to come out for that?
Yeah, there's supposed to be. Amazon Prime supposed to come out with one based on the Second Age.
Really?
I thought that's what it was.
Damn. All right.
I think Amazon Prime is also going to be doing a Fallout series.
It'd be kind of cool, I guess. I'm not really a fan of the Fallout games.
Yeah, I feel like that'd be a hit or miss, really.
I played New Vegas back sometime in high school because everyone told me it was a great game, and I just was disappointed in it. Never went back.
I never touched it.
Yeah, Skyrim was better.
It was right on the tail end of like a very long stretch where all I played was Skyrim, so I had very high expectations, and then it just didn't uphold what Skyrim did, which I mean is kind of hard to do anyways.
Was New Vegas made by Obsidian?
Obsidian? What's Obsidian?
That's the company that made, I don't know what it was.
Skyrim.
Words there. Yeah, that game.
Bethesda?
Are you feeling all right, bud?
Let's see.
I don't know. It feels like you're coming up short of words. Either that or my internet is just horrible.
Well, you're lagging out like a
Yeah,
Really
it's kind of hard to understand.
word
when
I
you
can't
only
say
get-
right now.
When you only get half the conversation.
It feels like you're, bud. Like, okay, what am I supposed to do with that, Daniel? Come on.
Yeah, like you guys are cutting out for about 5 seconds at a time.
Internet sucks. Okay, when we move, it'll be better.
Yeah. Isaiah is one of my roommates.
Oh yeah, you guys are moving in together. Hooray! Applause! Yay!
Yeah, that's going to be the day that this episode releases.
Really?
Yeah, so I fully expect anyone that listens to this to send money our way so we can buy stuff that we need.
Really?
Yep. Send it to my bank account.
No, not yours.
I'll really appreciate all the donations. I am starting an OnlyFans. I will be showcasing my Lego sets. Starting payment is only $10 a month, and you get one exclusive video every week
Wow.
showcasing one minifigure and one set.
Okay.
Can you imagine paying $10 to just get like a 10-second video of a Lego set?
I feel like I've spent more for less.
You've drove for less.
I have.
Okay, so you're saying you have paid more than $10 to get less than like a 10-second video of a Lego set that you can just Google. Explain to me how you've got less by spending more.
There was a time that I ordered a lightsaber, and then after waiting for it for 2 weeks, I was like, you know what? I want to go to this other company instead. So I canceled, and they ended up charging me over $40 to cancel my order.
I would have just kept the lightsaber.
Yeah, but the one that I'm getting from this different company is like a lot better quality.
Yeah, but you could have 3 then.
Yeah, but this way, I'm not spending another like $200.
but one's already enough.
True.
Yes,
I'll
one
get a
is
lightsaber someday.
one is good, but the one I have doesn't make sound.
That's true.
And now Daniel realizes how important sound is.
I mean, it just sits on your wall, though.
Well, yeah,
You know
but
what's
if it
cooler
made
than
sound,
a
I would stay
lightsaber,
around
though?
more. What?
What's cooler
What
than a
is
lightsaber?
Uncrustables.
Oh,
These things are
Uncrustables.
modern marvels.
are you
Not
eating
sponsored.
an Uncrustable right now?
Damn straight.
You know, that's one of those things that just like really showcase that humans can sell almost anything.
Mm-hmm.
Like someone really was just like, you know, I like peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
Would you say that an Uncrustable is a
But-
ravioli?
It's a calzone, actually.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
But they thought it was too much work to take two pieces of bread, put the peanut butter and the jelly on it, put it together, and then cut the crust off. They're like, you know what? I need a machine and a factory to do this for me, and I'm going to sell these, and people are going to like them because they don't want to put the work in and would rather just buy them.
Want to
That
know
is
something kind of cool?
Very factful.
What?
Growing up, my mom had this like little press thing, so we can make our own jelly sandwiches, and then you would take this tool out, and if you push down
You take a
any
what?
sandwich in,
Wow, you know, it would have been cool if I would have heard you.
yeah, that was a good like 50% of a story.
Yeah, and just
should I try telling
I'm
it
gonna
again?
I'm gonna summarize what Isaiah and I heard. So my mom had this thing where you make a sandwich, and then voila, you have a sandwich.
It was, you would make your own sandwich, you put this thing on top of it, push down, and it turned it into an Uncrustable. Did you get it all that time?
oh, so like,
So you
Like
had
you
a
could-
machine to do what a knife could do.
you had a cookie cutter. Wow.
It's called a cookie cutter. You just bought an expensive cookie cutter.
You just got jabated.
No, because it like domed it and it made the corners all like circles
Crinkly?
don't have corners. What am I saying?
The corners of the circle were so rounded.
Weren't you supposed to be ahead in math too, Daniel?
I'm smart.
He is smart
Very
with an
very
orc.
intelligent boy.
Very deserving of life, yes.
Ryan, what's next? Can we move on?
All right, what we got next is I have some questions I want to ask you guys, and
boy.
I hope that these will spawn some friendly little debates we got going on. All right?
Okay.
Oh boy.
So, we're going to start off with an easy one. Is a hot dog a sandwich?
No, I've thought about this. Because, you know, working at Quick Trip, you can only do so much before you get everything off the done. But I've really thought it was a taco for a while.
But not anymore.
But then I'm like, you know, it's probably more like a gordita.
Now, is
I would
gordita
say-
an actual food, or is it just something that Taco Bell came up with?
I really hope it's an actual thing, because I'm going to look like a complete idiot in about 5 seconds.
I think it meant
Dito?
like, yeah, gordito.
Oh, it's an actual pastry made with, cheese, meat, and everything.
I'm also curious. I'm looking this up. Gordito.
Gordita.
Gordita?
Gordita. Yeah,
Oh.
it's definitely a different thing if you search it with an O. If you search it with an O and go
suppose I
to
could
images, it looks like
no,
Daniel.
do I want to know?
If you didn't know, gordito is Spanish for chubby.
So when you go to images,
These are some great images.
well, you can imagine.
You just see Daniel.
I feel like we're being offensive to the people in these images, but I guess Google already pulled the trigger on that one.
We're just
Google
kicking
has
the
these
dead
images
horse.
labeled under chubby.
oh, comedy.
Gordito.
So anyway, back to the hot dog thing.
It is most definitely a gordita.
So, well, according to the cube rule of food, it's a taco because it has starch on 3 sides. So like a slice of pizza, that's technically toast.
I don't know about that.
because it only has starch on the bottom. So it's toast.
But doesn't the crust kind of like curl up on one end so it's like on the side and on the bottom?
No, that's not how it works.
Well, then is a gordita considered a taco?
I think it could be considered to be
if it's on 3 sides, then yeah, it's technically a taco.
Or is a taco considered a gordita?
I think taco's a little bit more common.
Yeah, I could see that. I don't like this.
Image of a gordita. Yeah, it looks more or less like what a taco does. So I would label it under taco.
If a taco and a sandwich had a baby, I feel like it'd be a
Yeah,
gordita.
it's like a taco, but then the edge is just like squished.
So it's almost a sushi.
Almost. No. Well, sushi would be on 4 sides.
It's a roll.
I think we're just going to say that a gordita is a modified taco.
Did you know that steak is a salad?
If you're going by the cube rule of food...
According to the cube rule of food, if it has no starch, it's a salad. So steak is a salad.
Okay, but what...
So I'm going to go vegetarian, according to the cube rule of food, and eat salads all day.
You just made a lot of people angry with that statement.
Now, here's the thing. Entirely has to be vegetarian. Taco salad.
Again,
or egg salad.
Didn't hear that. It does not necessarily mean what?
Oh, I hate you guys. Just because...
It's not our fault.
Just because something...
Sorry, your internet's bad.
I know, I'm sorry. Just because something is a salad doesn't necessarily mean it's vegetarian. Look at taco salad or egg salad.
Obviously, because I'm having steak.
I haven't had egg salad in a hot minute.
I don't think I've ever had egg salad.
I could really go for a good potato salad.
All right. Anyways, next question. All right. Who would win in a fight? Elsa or Moana?
Elsa.
Elsa, because she actually has powers.
Okay, that was an easy one. That's also what I say, because like Moana, what can she do?
Even if she could control the water,
but she can't. She can't control the water.
I know. Even if she
can just kind of like whisper at it.
Yeah, she can whisper at the water, and if the water's like, "Oh, cool, let's go," like wave at Elsa or something, Elsa would just be like, "Whatever, no, you're frozen."
That's how it works.
Effects.
That's
magic.
Exactly how it works.
Yeah, so there's 2. Let's move on to number 3.
Now, actually, wait, I want to add to that.
Oh boy,
who would win in a fight, Elsa or Gandalf?
Probably Gandalf, because I feel like he would see Elsa as a magical threat, and then whip out the glowy staff and shout at her.
We don't just yell at her from across the battle.
You shall not pass.
Just builds an ice wall.
A bridge over top of Gandalf.
Okay, continuing on this tangent, who would win in a fight, Elsa or Frozone?
I would say Elsa, because Frozone can run out of ice.
Yeah, he needs moisture.
He
needs to like rehydrate himself. Where I have never seen Elsa drink anything.
But that doesn't necessarily mean that she doesn't off screen.
But if
from what we are given in canon, Elsa does not need to refuel.
Okay, so
also she built a giant castle and a living like snowman.
Beast.
But what if Frozone had one of those like baseball hats that had like cans on either side, but instead of soda or beer, it was 2 bottles of water, and he was drinking that while they were fighting.
Okay,
even though
I don't care.
Okay, she can just...
If you've seen Incredibles 2, spoiler alert, at the end of it, when they're trying to stop that yacht cruise ship thing, he was trying to freeze the water to stop the ship, and he was unable to. Elsa froze an entire bay and all the boats that were in it, and caused like an eternal winter for like a week. But, you know.
Just because she was mad that her sister got engaged.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right, fine, you win this. Move on to question 3.
All right. What is the better movie? Aladdin or Up?
Up.
Up.
You guys say Up?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, yes.
I would agree. So here's what I'm thinking, all right? Disney, their animated movies tend to be more rewatchable. Whereas Pixar, their movies like packed more of an emotional punch.
They make you feel something.
Yeah, so they're better in that sense, that they're like heavier and they're more, you know, it's like an entire meal, whereas Disney's like snacks. You can snack all day, but you're not getting much out of it.
I also liked Pixar's art style too.
Yeah, Pixar has a very nice art style.
I mean, all of their movies are a little bit different, but I smell where you're coming from.
Smell what the Rock's got cooking.
Oh yeah.
All right, so here's one that will make you think. All right,
Bet I don't know how to think.
does everybody see the same color?
I think that was actually proven that they don't.
Like, do I perceive the color blue the same way you guys perceive the color blue? Or could I see blue how you see red, and that you see blue the way I see green? But we wouldn't know the difference because we point to something that looks blue in our minds, but you just think it's...
I do think that it was proven that that was a thing. Like, my blue is your red or something like that.
I don't know.
My brain's too small for this.
I don't know how this works. I know it has something to do with, like, light refracting or reflecting off things, and your eyes doing some mumbo jumbo scanny things with the light, and boom, color.
Huh.
Science.
Whack.
As a future science teacher, I say science.
That's brilliant.
That's
All right,
how I'm
next
going to
one.
solve all debates. All right. Cake or pie?
Oh,
Ooh.
that's a tough
This is where
one.
we rustle feathers. Okay, what kind of cake, what kind of pie?
All cake or all pie?
Oof.
Like, if you couldn't have either one for the rest of your life, would you rather take pies or cakes?
Now, can we settle in the middle? Is cheesecake a middle ground?
Cupcake size pies. Is that not how we're settling in the middle?
I feel like cheesecake is like how we settle this peace treaty. Because you can make a cheesecake like a pie, but it's technically a cake.
Is it?
I think that
It's got
cheesecake...
cake in the name.
Pretty sure it's literally just like 2 pounds of cream cheese in a pie crust.
So is it a pie?
But it's a cake.
How is it a cake? Just because it's in the name.
It's in the name. Okay.
So
Why
wait,
do you
Isaiah,
have to
you
be a
were
boy
saying
to
that
be in
you
Boy
would rather
Scouts?
you would rather just take
It's in the
cheesecake
name.
over all pies and all cakes. You would rather just have cheesecake.
Yeah.
So you would rather take that singular middle ground than all
The things you
pies
can
or
do with
all-
cheesecake, I feel like would equal out.
I feel
to
like
having
are
just-
very limited. It's
Oh, no.
cheesecake.
Cheesecake can be prime.
But
I am
can you
feeling
make-
I'm
Can you make warm apple pie?
You can make apple cheesecake.
That's still cheesecake, though. Also, cheesy apples just doesn't sound good.
Actually, it's a Wisconsin tradition to eat a slice of cheddar cheese with apple pie, which is absolutely wild.
I
But
thought you were. My mind went to it's a Wisconsin tradition to take an apple like how you would make a caramel apple, but with like
Just fondue it in nacho
melted
cheese.
cheese, like nacho cheese, and just smear it around.
I would try it if you guys did.
I wouldn't.
You
I don't
have
like
to
cheese that
try
much.
it,
Why would you not try it?
bruh.
Okay, here's the thing. We do that. We make weird apple. What are those called? Like apple kebabs, apple on a stick things, and we eat them. And I'll make a video out of it. I'll do it then.
I suppose we could try that.
We can do like maple syrup, chocolate,
Apple
caramel,
fondue test.
cheese. What are some ketchup?
Oh,
Mustard,
Ew.
mayonnaise.
oh no, not with apples.
Pudding. That
Actually,
might be good.
that would.
Miracle Whip.
That's kind.
Pudding might be good. I kind of want to try pudding.
I would actually.
Did you ever eat like Hershey chocolate syrup with apples?
No.
No.
I used to do that all the time as a kid. It's delicious.
For the first time last week, I made myself a peanut butter, honey, and banana sandwich.
I've never had a peanut butter honey sandwich.
What's with you and honey, Daniel? My God.
Peanut butter, honey, and banana. Oh boy,
Never had it.
that was good.
That's a lot to take in.
My brother's fiance said that she used to have it all the time growing up, so I figured I would try it.
Was it good?
It was good. But now we don't
That's
have any
good.
banana, so I've just been doing peanut butter and honey.
Ah.
Ryan, what's the next question?
This one might be a little controversial, all right?
Let's hear it.
Is breast milk okay for vegans to drink?
Oh. I'm going to say yes.
Uh-huh. Because you can go both sides here. It's not an animal product. in the normal sense, but at the same time, it is an animal product because we're animals.
Now, I could be totally out of my league
But that
here.
also raises the question, if someone is 100% cannibalistic, are they vegan?
I'm going to say no to that one.
But you're going to say yes to the breast milk?
Yes.
It's still meat, so I feel like they wouldn't be vegan.
Well,
Because-
what's the definition of being a vegan?
I thought that was just no consumption of meat, or is that vegetarian?
That's
It's
vegetarian.
Veganism
Being a
is you don't
vegan.
consume any product from an animal. But if it's coming from a person, and it's
Veganism
specifically
is a
intended
type
for
of
you,
vegetarian diet. So it excludes meat, eggs, dairy products. Oh, so breast milk couldn't, because it's a dairy product.
Because dairy is cow.
Oh.
See, so breast milk
So wait,
is
breast
specifically
milk isn't-
intended for children.
No, it
so
still
if you
is
were to
milk.
consume breast milk from the mother of yourself, your mother, if you were to drink your mommy's breast milk,
Why does it have to be your mom? Why can't it be your significant other?
now that's
Why do you have to make it weird?
Yeah, Daniel.
Why
you have
do
like
you
a
have to
hidden
make it
fetish
about
here
your
we talking
mother?
about?
Well, as a child,
No,
As a child, you wish you could?
most children aren't vegans.
a
You normally make that
baby.
decision as you get older. You're like, hey, I'm going to be vegan. I'm going to try something different, something new. And then if you have a significant other who maybe just had a child, then you could go and experiment and try drinking breast milk, and maybe it would be okay. I don't know.
I don't know how this works.
Daniel,
and I
does your
don't
mother
wanna know.
watch this?
She
Yeah,
listened to
does your mother listen?
She listened to episode 1.
Well, you made it weird talking about mothers.
I don't think you want to have her listen to episode 3.
Mom, I do not want to consume your breast milk. Can we please
Well,
move
you
on?
didn't
I
have to
don't
call
like
out your
this.
mom.
You didn't have to say that.
It's been hypothetical.
Well,
about
the
a
way
mother.
that
Now
you said
now
it made
you
it
made
sound
about
like-
your actual mom.
Oh my god, we didn't want to bring her into this, but looks like we
Now
are.
you did.
Thank
Way
God
to
I'm not
go.
living with you anymore, because you would probably kill me after hearing this. Ryan, next
Yes.
question.
All right, we'll go with an easy one following that strange,
That controversial
strange.
topic.
All right, what is better, summer or winter?
Winter.
Winter.
Winter. Okay, everyone agrees. Although
Hands down.
summer is the second best. I'll say.
I would
No,
say
actually-
winter, fall, summer, spring.
See,
Personally, I like fall more than winter, but given those two options, I like winter more than summer.
my order goes winter, summer, fall, spring.
Actually, you know what? I'm going to change mine. Fall, winter, summer, spring.
Why do you guys like fall more?
Yeah.
Because
Just because
pumpkins.
the temperature's not too warm and it's not too cold. It's a happy medium.
And it's spoopy season.
Yeah, I guess, but like the way I associate the seasons are like the same way I would associate them if I was like 12. So I always saw fall to be like the start of school.
But also apple
and
cider.
I drink apple cider year round.
I don't remember the last time I had apple cider.
You guys are monsters.
Yeah, I don't know when I actually like, would drink like what I used to do. I used to just take apple juice and just warm it up.
That's not the same.
No, it's not. But I used to. Was it senior year when we had? Was that when we had advanced CAD first hour every day?
I think so, yeah.
So I would always come in with my giant Yeti mug that used to be full of hot apple juice.
That's gross.
the
Crazy.
morning I'd wake up, fill this like giant Yeti mug full of apple juice that's just like piping hot, and by the time I got to school it had cooled down enough. But it was always weird because like apple juice is this weird thing that if I drink too much of it too fast, I get like the worst stomach aches. But I love drinking apple juice.
When we were children, my twin brother Andrew, he took one of those like really big jugs of apple juice down in our basement, and he left it there for a long time. And after a while, he's like, "Oh, this is still here." And then he decided to drink some of it, and it had obviously turned sour.
Ooh.
But he decided to believe that it was fermented and now alcoholic.
I declare science.
I like the enthusiasm.
He instantly just
dedication
jumped
was
to the
real.
conclusion. He was like, "No, it's not sour. It's alcohol."
Yes.
I mean, as a
We're gonna have fun
13-year-old who
tonight.
wanted to be one of the big kids, I'm sure
This really helps move on into another question I had, which is...
Yeah, wait, hold on. What was that last question? I don't even remember.
Oh, yeah, we were talking about summer versus winter, and we all agreed that winter was better than summer. We really kind of bounced around, but it connects into the next question.
If you thought the warm... What? Oh, go ahead.
Which is, are children smarter than adults?
Nope.
And I think we know by that analysis, at least in the case of your brother, children are not smarter than adults. Although I'd say in general that children aren't smarter than adults, just because I can go to the average adult and ask them what 11 plus 7 is, and even if they have to count on their fingers, they can give me the correct answer. Whereas if I approach a 5-year-old, they won't even know how to do math.
Oh, why should they learn how to do math? It's not like you use it in everyday life.
But the question is, are children smarter than adults? And I'd say, no, they're not.
It depends on the situation.
I just think there are some really dumb adults and really smart kids.
Yeah, absolutely. There's kids that are like half the age of us and they already graduated college.
That's a good point.
And then there's some adults who literally... Okay, so 2 weeks ago, we had a power out at Quake Trip for like 2 hours, and we had a bunch of people coming in trying to get in. And we're like, sorry, the doors are locked. We have signs that say we're closed. We still have people walking into the doors because they think they're open. I saw like 5 people just run into the door, and then just like, oh, they're closed. And they get all pissed. And then as soon as we opened up...
I love people like that.
The first person to come in, it was still raining really bad and thundering and lightning out. The first guy to comes in just to get a pack of cigarettes in the middle of this insane thunderstorm.
Yep, that sounds right.
For a single pack of cigarettes.
It's all he wanted. He just needed his smoke.
I'm like, really, dude?
I love people like at the theater before we would be open. People would just come to the doors and just like try to unlock it, and then they'll put like their face up against the glass and like stare in. And then by chance, if I make eye contact, they'll just like move the door again. And I'm just like, it's locked. The lights are off. I'm carrying around like tubs of ice and a vacuum. Obviously, we're not open yet. But it's just like, they're just like, excuse me, you forgot to unlock this door. No, I didn't forget. We're not open yet.
It's not 8 o'clock.
It's 9 a.m. The first movie doesn't start till 10:30. You're a little early.
God.
People.
All right, next one.
People. All right.
How about instead of saying that adults are smarter, let's just say that everyone is stupid.
Most people are stupid.
I'm done. I'm good with that. Okay, next question. I'm over that.
Clowns are scary. Agree or disagree?
I think it depends on the clown.
Like the average clown. Also,
as a kid,
clowns are they even a thing anymore? Like,
I don't remember the last time.
I feel like circuses aren't really a thing now. And without circuses, what does a clown do? I mean,
okay. Thing is, we also are in a small town. We didn't get out very much, so maybe outside of our area, circuses are absolutely huge.
I mean, I would assume that. Okay, so if circuses, but we live right next to Baraboo, Wisconsin. You know, which has the Ringling Brothers big circus. You know, that's no longer a thing. I don't think circuses are a thing anyways.
What happened to the Zor Shrine Circus, too? That was like in Madison or whatever. That was a big one.
The what circus?
There was like the Zor Shrine something. I don't know. That was
Zor Shrine.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. I don't know for sure, but it was like a big traveling circus that went to like Madison, probably Milwaukee, some places.
That probably shut down.
That was cool.
I feel like circuses shut down because, you know, all the animal rights and like...
That, and you just think, that's kind of dangerous. Just a little bit.
So wait, what about the circus guy, the Greatest Showman guy?
Yeah, what about him?
Is his circus still a thing?
I don't think so.
What's his name?
I never even saw that.
Because the only circus name I can think of is Ringling.
So, Barnum. P.T. Barnum.
Played by the one and only magnificent Hugh Jackman.
Which, he looks nothing like the real P.T. Barnum.
Oh, for sure, but...
The real P.T. Barnum looks like someone who would be a clown. And not a good kind of clown either. Circus King? What is this? I'm not sure, but I think Eventually, the Barnum Circus combined with the Ringling Brothers, maybe? No, I don't know. I don't think circuses are really a thing anymore.
Maybe, maybe not. Who cares?
But so, if you don't have circuses, what do clowns do other than birthday parties? But nowadays, birthday parties are like video games.
They work with me.
Wow.
Good one.
I actually really like all of my coworkers. I don't know if they listen to this, but if they do, I'm sorry that I said that, and also I really deeply appreciate you.
Thanks for watching, by the way.
Oh yeah, really appreciate it. But
yeah.
you gotta also look at like media and stuff with like probably it. I feel like was the only real.
Yeah, and who was
Or
that?
what about 2016 when clowns were chasing people?
Or is it Gacy?
I was
Who
gonna say
clown?
Gacy. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, so like I feel like clowns kind of get a bad rap.
Yeah.
I feel like I've read articles before where like former clowns are like upset by things like it and all the people dressing up as clowns. They're like, you're ruining our business and ruining my reputation. I'm like, you're a clown.
It's a really choice field of work.
It's not like you're a doctor making $100,000 and someone writes a bad review. You're a birthday clown.
You're supposed to blow up balloons and make people
I think
laugh.
you can find another job. I'm sorry if anyone listening out there is a former clown. But
Or pursuing clown business, but
I don't think clowns are scary. I don't think they're entertaining either, though.
What would you call the study of clowns? Like the study
Clowning?
of clowns
Clownology.
is geology.
Clownology.
Clownology.
Also, why would you study clowns?
I don't know.
study
Yes,
the
this
art
clown-
of clowns.
This clown has red hair. That is interesting because most clowns have maroon hair.
I was gonna say like green, but we can go with maroon.
Very different.
Now, the only clown that I can really think of off the top of my head that has green hair is the Joker.
Yeah, but is the Joker really a clown?
He's the clown prince of crime. Ryan, what the hell are you talking
is
about?
he a clown? He's called the Joker. Is he a Joker?
Or is he just more like a? Yeah, like that's that. I don't think that's a clown.
I feel like he's a Joker, not a
Like a
clown.
pauper
I mean,
or
his name's
something.
the Joker.
Yeah.
Okay, but like in a deck of cards, the Joker card is a clown.
No,
I think there's a difference between a Joker and a clown. Oh,
like a
jeez.
pauper or something. Yeah.
I don't know.
A fool.
I feel
Why
like
are we-
Joker's a Joker, not a clown.
You know, I'm going to disagree with you on that, but let's move on. Do you have any more questions?
I'll see if I can find one more good one.
Okay.
A simple one. Is it soda or pop?
Soda.
No, it's soda.
Soda.
That's a pretty simple one. Come on. Why won't my questions load? Here's a good one. Does pineapple belong on pizza?
Yes.
No, it does not.
I'm indifferent.
I don't think pineapple needs to be on pizza. I think pineapple is fine enough by itself. It's a fruit, so it has all the benefits of what fruit have. Let pizza be its own thing. Don't be greedy.
Isaiah, what do you think?
I think from when I've had Hawaiian pizza, it's phenomenal and I really enjoyed it. I haven't really had it on anything else besides that, so I've yet to have a negative critique, but every time I've had it, it's been pretty good.
I have a question.
Oh, cool. I
What
won't
if
give
you-
my opinion or anything.
Fine.
No one cares
What is
about
your
your
opinion?
opinion.
If it's on a buffet, I'll grab a slice, but I wouldn't order it for myself.
What an opinion.
You're welcome.
Real groundbreaking news.
Ask
I
your
was going
damn
to
question.
ask, what would it be like to sprinkle sugar on a slice of pizza?
I feel like also depends what else you have on it. It's really situational.
Would that be good or would that be bad?
Well,
It depends how much sugar.
See, I have sprinkled like garlic salt or garlic powder on pizza before, and that adds a little bit of a garlic zest to it, you know?
I feel
Really?
like it would do the
Yeah.
same thing to it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's basically
like-
just salting and peppering like a normal dish of something.
But like sugar, if you put sugar on a pizza, is that going to give you like a cool mix of like savory and sweet? Or are you just going to get like a really gross tasting piece of pizza?
I think that if you did just straight sugar, it might not be very good because with pineapple, it's more natural. But I don't know.
What if you
Well-
sprinkle sugar on pineapple pizza?
I feel like it's just gonna get too sweet.
Yeah.
Okay, then you add some salt.
We're
Now
just adding too much stuff to this pizza.
What about ketchup? What about ketchup on pizza?
Let's throw some barbecue sauce on there.
What about a pancake?
Okay, well,
Ketchup on a pancake?
I was talking about pancake on a pizza, but ketchup on a
I
pancake.
put ketchup on my eggs.
I used to do that. I used to put ketchup in macaroni and cheese.
I still do that.
I put hot sauce with my mac and cheese.
There's a video idea, real weird food combination.
Have you ever put barbecue sauce with mac and cheese?
No.
No, but I have had barbecue chicken mac and cheese.
A long time ago, when I was like really young, at my daycare, me and some of the other kids mixed a whole bunch of different condiments together, and we forced my younger brother to eat it. And he ended up loving it.
Oh.
So our daycare proceeded to like make a whole recipe for this mixture. It was like ketchup, honey, barbecue sauce, and like some salad dressing. I don't know if it was ranch or I don't know what it was, but it was like a mixture of those four, and it created some weird condiment sauce stuff, which I didn't like it, but my younger brother
You should contact
really
them and
loved
try
it.
to get the recipe, see if you can get it patented.
I'm sure
patented.
I'm sure we have it somewhere at my house. Otherwise, we can just throw stuff together and try to make it again.
Well, while we're on the topic of food, what's your go-to order at your favorite hometown restaurant or any restaurant?
If I go to Arby's,
Okay.
I always get just the plain roast beef sandwich, half pound. Depending on how hungry I am, either a medium or large fry and Dr. Pepper. I get that
Alright.
almost every time.
When I usually go to Arby's, I usually get Philly cheesesteak, and then just like normal order of the ring fries, and then probably like a Dr. Pepper or something. Just keep it
Yeah.
simple.
I love Dr. Pepper.
I go to Culver's a lot, and I usually get the grilled chicken sandwich. But if we're talking about hometown restaurants, I really like to go to the Caddy Shack and get their, oh gosh, one of their burgers. I don't remember the official name for it. It's basically a burger with stuff on it.
Burger with stuff on it.
Real descriptive, Daniel. What kind of stuff is on it?
Does it have a bun?
Does it have
What
sauce?
about ketchup? Maybe a slice of
Cheese?
cheese, maybe two.
3 if you're dangerous.
If you're feeling extra cheesy.
Are you guys done? Are we
We're just
done?
waiting
We've been
on
recording
you.
for a while.
Yeah, I guess. One final
Okay.
question.
Oh,
Is
one-
cereal soup?
Oh God! Why?
Well, what
Is
else
it?
could it be?
I don't know.
Well, shouldn't soup be eaten hot?
You could eat hot cereal.
No.
Yeah, you can just warm up some milk and just toss in some Lucky Charms, and there you go. Hot cereal. Isn't oatmeal kind of like almost
like-
like a hot cereal?
No, I think that oatmeal is oatmeal.
But it's almost like a hot cereal.
It's definitely not.
I don't know. I feel like if I took like Lucky Charms without the marshmallows, ground it up, and then mixed it together with just the right amount of milk, I can make almost an oatmeal consistency, like a paste.
You can make an oatmeal consistency, but it wouldn't be oatmeal. You do realize that oat is part of the name oatmeal, right?
Okay, I'm sure I can find cereal that's made with oats.
No, I'm pretty sure cereal is a soup, technically. Because the milk is extracting the flavor from the marshmallows, and
So it's a broth.
that's what the definition of soup is.
So milk becomes a broth.
Because soup is defined as a liquid food prepared by boiling. Therefore, soup is anything that extracts flavor from a product by letting it soak in broth. In that case, cereal is wheat and soup is stew. Therefore, by definition, cereal is soup.
All right, that's gonna do it for us this week. Thanks for listening to us. I've been Daniel. I would like to.
Today, Junior. Well, that's all, folks.
I would like to say thank you to our special guest, Mr. Isaiah Last Name. There we go.
Hey, it's your boy.
If you have any questions or something you would like us to talk about, you can contact us at stttpodcast@gmail.com. Also, I would like to say thank you to Bug Hunter in the group for the use of our theme song, It's All Right, off the album Torn Between a Couple. Great band, great music. Give them a listen if you haven't already. I don't have anything else, Ryan.
Check me out on YouTube, vlog channel Ryan and Tori, gaming channel Ryan LP. I'm going to start playing the Avengers on PS4, so it'll be pretty fun, pretty cool.
Cool. Isaiah, do you have anything you want to say?
I don't know, do I?
I'm asking you, so.
Well, I'm asking you.
Isaiah, you should make a Twitter, and your photo is the blobfish.
Actually, no, it's a mixture of Peter, Stewie, and Lois Griffin all combined into one. So
It's wonderful.
it's a very glorious photo. But I don't think anything, no. So you guys have a good one.
All right.
All right.
Thanks again for listening, and we'll see you on Tuesday.
Bye-bye.
Bye.